Okay.
And we'll just hop right into it. Is that cool?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Ayoo Show podcast and Mad Minds collab. We're out here in the Claremont Distillery. We're chilling. We're about a couple hours into the night. I'm not really sure. I'm fucking tinky winky. I don't know what the hell's going on. My boy to the left of me, take a couple seconds, minutes, let the people know who you are and where you're from.
Yeah, my name is Satiii. I'm from New Jersey. I'm from the New Brunswick area. And yo, thanks for having me, bro. Appreciate
dude,
it, man.
a fucking pleasure, dude. Yo, so you said you just performed?
Yeah, I just performed.
Dude, how was it? What was the feelings you got up there? Is this your first time performing for Mad Minds?
Nah, so I actually performed for Mad Minds about 3 years ago in 2019 in the same spot.
Shit.
In the same spot.
No way.
They had the stage right by the big tin, the brewery tin.
Word.
And I performed with my boy Grief, who's he's not here right now, but he's here in spirit. And we rock the mic. So it always feels good here at Mad Minds. And you know what I'm saying? It's just a great crowd. It's an electric energy. And I just love to do it, man.
So 3 years ago you performed. It's been 3 years. This is the first time after 3 years.
No. I've been doing shows. I just shifted more into just kind of doing like more book shows.
Oh, for Mad Minds wise.
Oh
right?
yeah. That was the last time. That was last time, yo.
So what's the difference between this time and 3 years ago, bro?
Man, I would say it feels different because it's more evolved.
Word.
It feels more of a grounded event.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Like 3 years ago, it was like, I think that was maybe the first or second one. And I think it just feels like more legit, more official.
Word.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, this is my third Mad Minds show, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, dude, I don't know, dude. I feel like I've come on the upswing, right? So I'm just chilling, dude. I'm just setting up my podcast,
Yeah.
Get to dress as Tinky Winky as a fucking living, so
I feel you.
do what you gotta do, man. So tell me, dude, how long have you been a part of like the music game and making music?
Yeah, so I've been doing music since junior year in high school, which was around 2013. But in the game, I would say about like 4 years.
Word.
So I started my own studio. I do mixing and mastering. I do
dope.
music videos. So to me, that's the game, because as an artist, you can just perform and you can just make music as a hobbyist. But there's a whole different side to music. There's the business part of it. You know what I'm saying? There's like the technical part of it. And I would say when you really put yourself to learn those different parts of music, that's you stepping into the game. That's when it gets serious.
That's true. That's very true. So when did you start sound engineering and everything?
So I started sound engineering back in 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, so I interned at a studio called Loft 9.
Okay.
And then I was just kind of like cleaning up, and I got to sit in on many different sessions.
That's always the best.
Yeah, man. That studio had Fetty Wap there. They had Skinny from the Nine.
That's dope.
They had just a lot of Jersey heads, and I took it and I ran with it, and I started my own studio.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. But the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit when you believe in something.
So what are your goals? Like, it's because it's hard. It's hard. I love being on stage. This is like my child, the podcast, because this is as close as I get to where I feel like I'm performing, right?
Yeah.
I love writing music, I love performing, but like it's hard balancing it, because it's like, yo, if you look at your competition when it comes to sound engineering, mixing, mastering, dude, it's a fucking cutthroat field. You feel me?
It is.
I would almost argue that sound engineering is more cutthroat than being an artist, because if you're an artist and you're talented as shit, you know what I mean? Like, you'll probably like at least perform and shit like that. But if you're a mixing engineer, you're a sound engineer, and you're still talented, like there's other people who are talented, but they have like, I don't want to say clout, because it's not clout, but like their repertoire, like people just want to work with them rather than work with you. And it's hard, because then as a new sound engineer, sometimes you're doing music for people you don't really want to, right? And then you're like, should I put my name on this? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? You don't want to be like that guy, right?
Yeah.
So how do you balance that, between like wanting to perform and wanting to do sound engineering stuff?
I mean, that's kind of what I'm working on right now. I would say just scheduling, what I'm saying, good time management, and just kind of like, I've been working with just a lot of different artists, and it does take away from my art. But what I do, man, is just do my best to like, just keep that ambition. keep that grind up. And there's no excuse, man. We all got the same 24 hours, so I do believe like if you really want to make something happen, you can make it happen.
Word.
So that's what I do. But I feel like working with different artists, it helps me evolve as an artist, definitely.
Facts. No,
Yeah.
for sure. So I've been asking everybody this question.
Okay.
Let me step here. Especially as an artist.
Yeah.
What is your most embarrassing story from performing on stage or like being in the studio? Like what's something like in there that you could just bleed out for the camera for me?
Well, I'll start it off with it's not embarrassing unless you like fully accept you are embarrassed.
Okay.
Because you can bust your ass and still have pizzazz.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But one time, I don't know what happened. It was really cold. It was an outdoor performance.
Okay.
At a festival. And I lost my voice completely.
Damn.
I lost my voice completely.
Oh.
And like, I had a choice to either just stop performing or to continue with my voice like how it was. And I decided to continue.
Okay.
And I just brought the energy. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? I respect that.
Thank you, man.
I respect
Thank you.
that. I don't know if I lost my voice, bro, while I was performing. I don't even know what I'd do because I like to sing. Like I'm a singer, right?
Yeah.
So I was just like, I don't even know what I would do. And it's crazy. That's just been happening to The Weeknd. The Weeknd, bro. He's been losing his voice at all his concerts and shit.
Yeah, no, it's tough.
Dude, it is tough, dude. So you just fucking went up, kept on going?
Nah, I mean, like someone told me this that really stuck with me one time, and he said that in the word confidence, the first 3 letters are con. So even if you're not confident, you still got to put those 3 letters first because that's how they come. Yeah. You have to sometimes fake it. You got to be confident and like, people mostly can't really tell.
Yeah. No,
you know what I'm saying?
true.
As long as you are confident, you know what I'm saying, you're not going to be embarrassed.
So what does the future look like for you? Like, what are you trying to accomplish within, let's say, the next 4 years?
In the next 4 years, man, I definitely like to establish my brand as an artist. And, I have music that I really do my best to make sure it uplifts and helps the world in some type of way. So, just really establishing myself as an artist, establishing my studio, and establishing my different businesses. And, just one thing at a time, just focusing on it. And as long as we're breathing, as long as we're here, we can make it happen. Thank God,
For sure, dude. So, what advice do you have for people who are trying to perform on the Mad Mind stage?
I would say definitely, choose songs that, you really feel. Make sure to look at someone in the crowd, connect with the crowd, because at the end of the day, that's what a performance is. The eye contact goes a long way. And just bring in the energy. Try to engage with the crowd as much as you can. It's really important to do that. A lot of people just perform their songs and, someone can just play your song and listen to it. But when you engage with the crowd, it makes it that much more personal.
Word.
So that's what I've learned in the years of performing is just to really connect with the crowd. I think that's the most important.
And I think this plays side to side and is kind of a similar question to what I just asked you. So then what makes a good performer? Like, who is somebody that, like, when you walk off stage, you're like, that was incredible? Like, what makes an incredible performance?
I think number one is the music. I think the music is number one. If you got bad music, I don't care how well you present it, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna just be kind of uncomfortable for the crowd because like music isn't about the sound, music is about the feeling.
That's true.
If you do not have the feeling in your music, I don't think the crowd will connect with it like that, you know what I'm saying? So get that shit right with the feeling.
Another question for you. We got 2 more questions before I'm gonna end this a little bit.
Okay, I got you.
How important is the relationship between the sound engineer and the artist who's recording?
I think it's very important, as a sound engineer and artist, I make sure to ask a lot of questions and to make sure that the artist is comfortable. Because if the artist isn't comfortable in the studio, their performance is going to display it. So one exercise I always do with new artists that I work with is I get them to just yell in the booth. Just a loud, ah!
That's dope.
Just let it out,
yeah.
Right? Like, you don't know me, I don't know you, but I make sure that they understand that I'm here to get you the best sound that you can get. And a big part of that is the recording, the performance. You know what I'm saying? You can feel the recording through the end product of the song. So just getting comfortable, asking questions, feeling like you can talk to your engineer. I think engineers can't be too cutthroat on what they want it to sound like. You have to be very malleable with what the artist wants and their sound. And, you know, just communication, just talking a lot, you know, like getting it to that open communication.
One last question for you, my boy. What inspires you to do what you do every day?
What inspires me to do what I do every day is just understanding that even the smallest action can have such a huge impact in the world. And one act of kindness, one act of love ripples through the universe for eternity, because it just continues and continues and continues. Giving is the gift that keeps giving. So as long as I'm here, you know, what really inspires me is just to give my best to the world, give my best to my family and to the people around me, and, you know, just keep my faith strong that it will continue to ripple and that it will continue to just change the world in that way. You know, there's a quote, be the change you want to see. And I think that's the way to get to a better world, you know, in a more loving, peaceful world. It's just being that change that you'd like to see.
My boy, I fuck with your vibes. I can't wait to see you kill it for a second time on stage, dude.
Yes,
I will
sir.
definitely make sure that I'm catching it, bro. Let the people know where they can find you, Instagram, YouTube's, whatever. And if you got any shout outs, now's the time to do it.
Yeah, I like to shout out God. I like to shout out my mom, my dad, and you know what I'm saying? I like to shout you out for having me here.
Thank you, bro.
I like to shout out Mad Minds. You already
Appreciate
know,
you,
man.
bro. Shout out Mad Minds, of course.
Appreciate you too, man. It's been awesome. And you can find me at Satiii Salaam on Instagram and YouTube and all that. And definitely check out the group that I'm in with my buddy Grief. It's Outliers, also known as Buddha Heads. You can check us out at www.outliers.com. And once again, it's been a pleasure, yo. I appreciate you, bro. And yo, yeah, man, keep up the high vibes.
I appreciate it, bro. Let's get out of here, man.
Let's do it, man.
Good shit, bro.